What's good, Stopde Nation? Stopde here, and the Team of the Year hype is finally here. It is timely time for us to talk Team of the Year and see what's going down in Team of the Year. So FIFA Mobile dropped a big announcement today. Well, FIFA in general dropped a very big announcement today that Team of the Year is on the way. So FIFA Mobile tweeted this out. We're going to look at it right now. The countdown to hashtag FIFA Mobile, hashtag TOTY is on. So FIFA Mobile Team of the Year is on. So we can find out the nominees here. So basically, things are very different than they've been in past years. Because in past years, you know that the FIFA Team of the Year has come out around this time, whereas this year it actually came out a lot earlier in the year. So instead of having the team then, they've kept it when Team of the Year is always going to be, you know, just starting out the new year, beginning of January, middle of January sort of time, but they change it up and they switch it up, and I love this. I think this is an awesome idea. So basically, we're going to go into this, we're going to talk about what's happening. We're going to do our own little Team of the Year sort of vote, get your input, who you think should be on the Team of the Year. But what happened is this year is they put out ballot boxes. So for the first time ever, Team of the Year will be voted by a carefully curated list of media, athletes, EA Sports, FIFA community members, and the collective ballots are gonna like make up for 55%, a whole bunch of random things like that. So basically, if you haven't seen this, these boxes, they're like, I don't know, I would guess like this big. I haven't actually seen the box, but if I saw the box, I would think it would be like this big, by like this big, maybe even like this, like depth or whatever. And it's got the Team of the Year colors on it, and it's got some drawers you can pull out for the midfielders, the defenders, the attackers, and the keepers. And each one's got like, it kind of looks like a pin, but I think it's probably like a magnet that you can put on a field, and basically just like lay out your team for this. So what's really cool about this is all these, so a bunch of like FIFA console YouTubers and stuff have been like showing this off and everything along that line, and they've been like getting the community's feedback in there as well. Chuboy was streaming earlier on Twitch. I stopped by for a little bit there. There's like an awesome like showing in there, and everybody's kind of helping him pick out who he should pick from his positions. He picks some, community picks some, stuff like that. So really cool way, I think, to bring the community together for the FIFA stuff. And I think too, like giving everybody sort of a chance to have their say and to get their like input into it. Really cool, really cool. So yeah, we don't have a box. I have this box. Christmas, but we thought we'd do it anyways. We thought we'd see like what does the mobile community think, what kind of we'd give you our predictions. We want to hear your predictions. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to try and put as best I can the players' names in some way, some order in the comments, and like up the people you want to see. So we you know, try and pick 3 attackers, 3 midfielders, 3 defenders. It's not going to be official or anything like that, so we can just have some fun with it. Just like smash a bunch of likes on different players that we'll have to get our starting 11 as well. But what you can do if you want to be a part of this, if you want to be involved in this, if you want to have your say, Futhead has actually put out one that everybody can do and share them. So share up your Team of the Year with us. I think you could share the people you've picked with it through the Futhead site, but anything like that, go and share that, because I think this is like, it's a really cool thing, and I definitely want to see what's going on with that one. So yeah, we had the FIFA Pro World 11 back in October. We did our full gameplay for it. If you have not seen that video, go check that out. We'll put the link in the description below. A lot of fun to make. I think we played against Joe Baline as well in there. But we're going to pick our Team of the Year team. We're going to see who we pick for our attackers, our midfielders, our defenders, and our keepers this year when we come back. Alright, so here we go. We're on to our Team of the Year voting. So basically a whole bunch of things you can do. Talking about Team of the Year voting, you got to log in, everything like that, but you can do your votes, have your say, or just have some fun, think about who you'd want to pick. So we're going to go through this, we're going to talk about who we would pick in each of these positions. We've done this a couple times because we've been trying to do our voting, but my computer keeps crashing halfway through. So yeah, indeed. But I'm confident that this time, fingers crossed, knock on wood, whatever we got to do, it is not going to mess up. Please don't mess up this time. Let us actually pick it and talk about our play. We're not going to change our votes, though, because our votes are very set. We know who we want to pick. So our first one, we got all of our attackers. Our strikers are in this one. Obviously, I would love to pick Alexis Sanchez, except maybe the fact that he's not going to be at Arsenal for so long. Even still, I think he's a great player. He's done wonders for Arsenal. I'd still wish him the best, even if he's going to Man City. They are going to win the Premier League. Anyways, so we got a bunch of players in this one. So great player, but I don't know if he's on the capable, not the capable, definitely capable player, on the same level right now as some of these other players. So we got our first player on here that we're going to pick. You can't have your Team of the Year without him. The Ballon d'Or winner, Christiano Ronaldo, is going to be the first player on our team. See? Yeah, there you go. We got Cristiano Ronaldo coming in there. We got Messi. We got the GOAT in there as well. He's going to be our second striker card that we are going to put on. Now, the last one, the first two in each of these positions, I feel like is always like, people are like, yeah, I agree with that. I'd put Ronaldo. I'd put Messi. Maybe some people are like, no, they don't deserve it. And whatever. To each his own. To each his own. This is the cool thing about it too. I've watched a couple of videos. Every video is completely different. Everybody's picked different people. So we're gonna get such a cool like voting experience, I feel like, out of all of this. But anyways, our final one, lots of great players. Griezmann would have been a great choice. We got Lewandowski. Lewandowski, a great player as well. Like, he plays awesome for Bayern Munich. But we narrowed it down to two, both of them from a Premier League. The first one, Man City running away with the league. And a big help to that is Aguero. So Aguero was one of our big choice for that. That was probably number 2 on the, I guess, number 4, because we're picking 3 of them. But that was probably our 4th choice for striker. But we had to go. You can't have the team of the year. And as hard as it is an Arsenal fan to admit this, Harry Kane is definitely worthy of being on this team of the year this year. The man has been playing amazing. He's had a great year. So it's, you know, a great player to watch regardless of which team you root for. So he's going to be our 3rd striker. We're going to pick them right there. We're going to go next on to our midfield. To our midfielders, lots of great players again in this midfield lineup, and lots of changes. A lot of people like very different suggestions in this one, but one that I think almost everybody's got to go with, because he's been absolutely amazing. One of the best midfielders in the world right now, if not the best. You know, very versatile player on Man City again, running the league, and he's a huge part of this. De Bruyne has got to be our first choice for our midfielder player. So he's going to be the first player that we're going to pick up on our midfield as well. Some great Real Madrid players. Isco, a very fun player to watch in real life. Really enjoyed watching him play. You know, really, but we're going to have to go for our second choice with Luka Modric. So we're only going to pick one Real Madrid player. Spoiler alert, only one Real Madrid midfield player. And it's going to be Modric. He is going to be our choice for that. You can't have a team of the year without him. I don't even know, like, he's been team of the year for a lot of times. Anyways, we're going to go for our last choice. So a lot of good choices. There could have been Conte, another good choice. Lots of people, obviously, you know, good player. I've seen a lot of people pick him in their team of the year. But we are going to go with the Bala. And the reason why I want to pick him, like, he was a big part of Juventus' run in the Champions League. Yes, they did not win it, but he played amazing. He scored some unbelievable goals, everything like that. Huge part of Juventus' run in the Champions League. You know, a big part of Juventus' success. So definitely, we're going to give him, I think, the nod as our final midfield player. He can do it all. He is an amazing player, amazing up front, amazing defensively, everything like that. So he's going to be our 3rd choice for our midfield player. So on to the next one. We got our defenders going on here. So the defense, this is a tough one. This is a big field to choose from right now. We got a lot of great players in here. Our first one, though, we're going to start on the left side. We're going to go with our left back first. We are going to pick up Marcelo. This man is unbelievable to watch. If you've ever seen him in person, he's like, it is a million times better than seeing him on TV. Like that, like he'd be like, we watched him when he was at the MLS All-Star game, by the way. So when we were there, like, and he'd be like 20 feet away, and then within seconds, he would just be like closed on the guy. He'd be like, such speed, such skill, great hair. This guy, this card that is eventually going to come because he's probably going to get team of the year. This guy has got it all. He's an amazing player to watch. So fun to watch on the pitch, no matter who you support. So he's going to be our first choice there. Then in the middle, we got Sergio Ramos. He is going to be our next player. Alexandro, obviously another good choice that we could have picked up there. Played very well for Juventus in their Champions League run, but we're going to go with the 2 Real Madrid players for our first 2 positions on there. And our final 2, we're going to go with Bonucci. So a big okay. A very great player, a big help to his teams, and always a nice player to watch play. He's a beast, absolute beast. Not one you definitely want to come up against in the game, but he's going to be our 3rd choice for there. And also, he would make a wicked card in the game. His stats already in the FIFA mobile game are ridiculous, so if you add a team of the year card for him, he's going to be even more ridiculous. So if it's not enough reason to pick him based on his performance in real life, pick him based on the card that you want to see in the game. But anyways, our next one, our final one for this one for our defenders before we move on to the goalkeeper position for the keepers. The last thing that we have is going to be the final defender. Now, lots of good choices we could go from here. Valencia was a good choice, and it's not just because I don't want a Manchester United player to win that I didn't pick him. I think in future years he's definitely going to become a all-star player. He's going to become a Team of the Year player. But for me right now, I'm going to give it to Kimmich. You know, the Bayern Munich definitely deserves a player on this team. Bayern Munich is an amazing team. They did not win the Champions League, but they had a great run. They had a lot of things we don't want to talk about, like an absolute destruction of Arsenal in the league, and you know, they're a fun team to watch. I love watching Bayern Munich play. Even if they're going against Arsenal, destroying Arsenal, I still think they are a great team to watch. Kimmich's a great player. He was on the ultimate team of the group stage as well, so he's already gotten some honors coming his way this season on FIFA, but I think he's going to deserve another one here in the Team of the Year. So he's our final pick for our defenders, and we are going to go finally on to the goalkeeper position, the big keeper position. Buffon, great goalie, great keeper. Anybody would want to have him on their team. Played amazing. He's had a great career, everything like that. He's one of those guys I love the fact that he got the award in FIFA Pro World 11. It's great to see him get those awards and that recognition and stuff for a very well played career. But today, he is not going to be our number one choice. He's not going to be our number one choice. Our number one choice, one of the most sensational keepers I have probably ever watched play, De Gea. That game, one example of recent history is that game against Arsenal. I don't know a single person that wasn't on the edge of their seat that entire game. And what was the main reason for it? Well, part of the reason was because Arsenal was going so hard to get back on this match after laying down early. But the biggest reason was De Gea. He was an absolute legend. And if that was a one-off thing, then maybe not. But that is not a one-off thing. That is David De Gea all the time. He's a great player. He's a sensational keeper. He's a keeper that anyone would want on his team, and he's had a great career to boot. It's not just like David De Gea 1 year. It is him every year. He's a great player, definitely deserving of this reward. I really hope to see him in that Team of the Year for it. Even as an Arsenal fan, I love to watch him play, and you know when he's on Manchester United and you love to watch him play, he has got to be a candidate for Team of the Year. So there is our final pick for Team of the Year. We're going to try and submit this right now. I've been having some issues submitting it as well. I don't really know where I go to submit it. Check. Oh, I haven't picked him yet. That's why. I was like, why can't I submit? What happened? Oh, did I lose them? I lost them? Oh, man. We're going to have to do this again. Okay, we're going to cut through this again, then we're going to actually submit it. Alright, here we go. So we got them all put in. We are going to go for our vote. There was an error occurring when voting. I don't really know why. It's not going to let me do it on my phone, so we're going to have to go do it some other way. But anyways, those are our votes. That's who we're putting in for our Team of the Year votes. Let me know who you want to put in the votes below. If you want to write out your selection, put your selection out there. If you want to just write out your selection, then like up the players that you want to see. If you like someone else's full suggestion, like that up. Let's just like everything in the comments below. If you like my selections, like that button. Hit that like button. If you really like my suggestions, hit that subscribe button. Hey, see, I can do that too. Alright, here we go. If you don't like it, hit that like button anyways. It's been a pleasure as always. Thank you for checking this out and stopping by. Get ready for FIFA Mobile Team of the Year. Get ready for Team of the Year. It's been a pleasure as always. Stopde.